Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And this article comes to you guys from RCR Wireless. This is an older article. I want to clarify that in the beginning of the video. Yes, it is an older article backdating to January 31st, 2024. I will leave a link to it in the description so you guys may check it out. So this article is about Internet Air. And the reason I wanted to bring that up today because we haven't seen the last for AT&T as it comes to Internet Air. They are going to be far more aggressive on this than what they originally told us publicly. Like far more aggressive. So it's always about, you got to really look at how they move and what they actually implement versus how they speak at these conferences. And they haven't really been talking up FWA much. They talk about it a little bit, and then they go back to fiber is the ultimate solution. But they have been engaging door-to-door sales reps for this product. They're going to get more aggressive. This is going to be available nationwide. I've told you guys this a long time ago. It's not nationwide yet, but it will end up nationwide. It will be sold in every single part of the United States. But I have been recently told it's going to get even more aggressive than that. Meaning, in areas where they have it available, they already know, okay, we've calculated this is how much we want to sell, or this is how much of the capacity that we want to monetize. And I have been told it's going to be even more than that. I still don't think it's going to be as aggressive of a number as what Verizon and T-Mobile are doing, but I think AT&T could get to, maybe 2 to 3 or even 3 to 4 million FWA subscribers. I think they could get there. They could get to that large of a number, to where they even said internally, you know what, we really don't have the next big 5G use case just yet. That's going to be revenue driving, right? Apple Intelligence could be the next 5G use case, but that's built into the Apple device, so it's not something that you can really charge for. FWA, you can really monetize that. And it's really, as Verizon shared recently, they make $450 million off of that product, which is going to be a $1 billion revenue driving business in the future. Same for T-Mobile, and of course the same for AT&T when they really hit their stride. So that's where AT&T is going. In all of the Ericsson swaps, right, from Nokia, they're putting up 420 watt radios, so much higher power levels in those markets. And that's going to result in further range, better penetration, better performance overall. And they got to monetize that. They have to. They have to monetize it. You cannot have, AT&T cannot allow a situation where you're sitting there at 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon, when it's rush hour, and sites are doing 800-900 a gig. They can't allow it. That means they're not making money. And even though they're going to get ready, this is a tidbit, but really doesn't affect much. They're getting ready to up the wholesale rates. They're going to charge more for the MVNOs, but they don't have a lot. They don't have a lot of MVNOs that they're monetizing. So they really have to go, in my opinion, they really have to go big on this FWA to justify any other investments, bigger investments outside of the fiber one, right? Wireless has just been wireless, but now they're spending like billions on this whole Ericsson swap, and then they're going to spend billions more on densification, and backup generators are still being installed, I've seen. So, and then C-RAN are coming. So they got to be able to make a return on the investment, and FWA is going to be a big part of that. No matter how it's structured, however they prioritize it, if it's QCI 8, whatever, it is going to be able to be monetized. That's the bottom line. They can monetize that capacity just like their competition is doing. AT&T can monetize this at a bigger scale even. They can You know, they can monetize it however they choose to. They can do, will only allow 200 megabits on it by 30 up. What same as Verizon is doing. They can leave it like T-Mobile, just put it on a different QCI, and however they want to do it, it will work. It'll work. It'll be a great product. Look at recently the numbers that came out. T-Mobile #1, most satisfied. Verizon number two. So it works. It works. It's a nightmare for cable. So there's more competition there, and then especially now that AT&T has taken it to a rule with these Nokia swaps, and once they get that Ericsson stuff on there, I mean, they're going to be able to monetize that all day long. So just wanted to talk about that in this video. Be expecting more of these types of announcements, more markets being turned up with FWA this year still. And then within those markets, more addresses being qualified. A lot more, I'm told. Before it was just a few. Now we're going to be in the low teens. You know, and we're going to be in the upper teens, and then we're going to move into the 10, maybe 10 to 15 households approval. Nothing like super, super crazy, but it's still more than what they initially anticipated, right? And then now you can make the argument, why still operate DSL, right? You can give, I think they have enough capacity to give those users, wherever they are, 50 down and 20 up. I think they can do it. In my neighborhood, they're still offering DSL at a $60 price point, which I'm probably going to make a separate video on. At a $60 price point for 10 megabits. They're still offering that. Get rid of that. Turn it off. Just run FWA. Whoever signs up for it, and you control it that way. If you have to build one or two more CRAN, then so be it. My goodness, you know what I mean? Like all this capital talk, it doesn't cost them much to build these CRAN. They already have their own fiber to connect up to it. If you have to build one or two more to offset capacity losses and, you know, bring up capacity more, then so be it. Do it. But I bet you the return on that investment will far outweigh the initial investment made on further densification, capacity, whatever is needed. I think they can make it happen. I think they can make it work, and they can cut off the DSL service. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're using FWA. For those of you who stuck around to the end of the video, I have a big surprise coming up this week. There's going to be some testing coming from another provider. I won't say who it is yet, but it's going to be good. It's going to be fresh new content for the channel, and we'll see what happens. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.